Hello, you are watching TV9 News with me, Amrita. Now that we have the first generation of COVID-19 vaccines rolling out into the market, there is a lot of talk about the second generation of the COVID-19 vaccines. Two Indian pharmaceutical firms are now looking at the type of COVID-19 vaccine that they can develop in the second generation vaccines. Bharat Biotech in the latest has announced that it is estimating to start the phase 1 trials of an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine by January 2021. So right now, let me read it out for you. Bharat Biotech is developing the intranasal COVID-19 vaccine along with Washington University School of Medicine for a novel chimp adenovirus vaccine against the COVID-19. It is a single-dose COVID-19 vaccine. Other than Bharat Biotech, Serum Institute of India is also looking into an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine. Bharat Biotech has called the intranasal COVID-19 vaccine a revolutionary new step in the pharmaceutical market, especially here in India. So why is there so much of an emphasis on an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine? And one more question that pops up into my mind is whether the intranasal COVID-19 vaccine is similar to a nasal COVID-19 vaccine, which it is. So by the term itself, it is very clear what an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine is. It's the vaccine which will be delivered through your nose. So unlike the intramuscular COVID-19 vaccine which is coming out now, which will require a needle or a jab which will be required to administer the vaccine to an individual, intranasal will not require a needle, which is a good news for all of us who fear needles. So there only the vaccine will have to be squirted into our nose and the job will be done. So that is what an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine is, and that is what differentiates an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine from the standard vaccine jabs that we have right now. But why an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine? Yes, we will not have the needles there, but what are the other advantages of it? So one particular advantage is that it is cost effective in terms of vaccination drive, and also experts also say that it is more efficient in targeting the respiratory viruses. To explain why an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine will be more effective in tackling the respiratory virus is because it will be administered straight to the nose. I'll read it out for you once again about how it will make a difference. So basically, an intranasal and an intramuscular COVID-19 vaccine would produce a response in the blood. But in the case of an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine, it will also tackle the viruses directly which are there in our nose, in our respiratory tract, and will have easy access to our lungs, unlike that of a jab. Now, one more job that an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine will do is that the B cells that reside here will make another type of antibody which is called IgA that is very effective in destroying the gut and airway pathogens. So this is one of the advantages that an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine has. Other than that, when it comes to the logistics, an intranasal vaccine will not require syringes or needles, which will ultimately bring down the cost of a vaccination drive. Moreover, it will not require trained professionals to carry out the vaccination drive, as all it takes is to spray the vaccine into our noses. So if it is all so easy to use and with so many advantages, then one must ask the question, why do we still not have it in the market? Now, like we said earlier, it is still a very new concept in the pharmaceutical market itself across the world. And the aforementioned advantages are only theoretical and have not been proven extensively in human clinical trials. Some of the flu vaccines which are intranasal have been tested on humans, but they have not been found so effective. Experts are still trying to discern why that is the case and why the intranasal vaccines did not work. But if it turns out that for COVID-19 vaccine, the intranasal kind of vaccines do works quite effectively, then we might have a revolution at our hands. Now, the other countries which are also looking into this type of vaccine is Canada, Netherlands, US and China. You can also leave your opinion in the comment section down below on what you would prefer. Would you prefer a standard jab of a vaccine or an intranasal vaccine? Also like, share and subscribe to TV9 Digital.